Hi, I'm Kim and welcome to Quilt with Kim. Have you ever wondered why you need a walking foot? What's it for? How does it work? And all of the above really. Let me switch camera so that I can point at my machine and I will show you what's what. Okay, so your walking foot, if you look at it closely, has an extra pair of feed dogs. So when the walking foot is going along, if I move this up and down, you can see, this is not easy, you can see that these feed dogs here, can you see that they go up and down at the same time. So this little claw here goes in time with your needle going up and down, which moves these little claws up and down, these little feed dogs up and down. Why is this important? Because if we look underneath our presser foot, so I'm taking my normal presser foot off, if you see here, we've got some feed dogs here. So when the needle is going up and down, it moves these little feed dogs in exactly the same time as these feed dogs on the machine. Okay, so the bar that is just here, where I'm pointing with my screwdriver, that goes up and down with our needle. So when we're putting our foot pedal down, that drives the needle going up and down, and that means that these feed dogs and those feed dogs move at exactly the same time. Why is that important? Because when we are quilting, we have to move multiple layers through the machine at the same time. So a normal presser foot is designed to move two layers of fabric through at the same time. We're normally stitching two layers together. So the feed dogs move the fabric through the machine. They're in charge of your stitch length, by the way. And your presser foot holds the fabric down on the feed dogs, and the feed dog moves your fabric along to whatever stitch length you have set. The thing is, when you have multiple layers, so when we are quilting, we've got our bottom layer, our backing layer, we've got our wadding or backing, and we've got our quilt top. We've now got 3 layers that we need to move through the machine, and it won't like that very much. So if you try and quilt and stitch through all those 3 layers and you're doing your quilting, it'll leave one of the layers behind. Actually, a little example, have you ever tried to stitch a great long length of something together, like curtains, for example, and you start off with 2 layers that are exactly the same length, and then by the time you've got to the end, you discover that there's a few inches different, and you think, well, how did that happen? What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong at all. It's just that there's a lot of movement going on, and it's not noticeable on small pieces of fabric, but if you've got long pieces of fabric, it is noticeable because the top piece is only being held on top of the bottom piece on top of the feed dogs. Okay, so there's more chance of it moving through at the same time. If you've got long pieces of fabric, the chances are that that top piece will get a bit left behind. Certainly when we're quilting and we've got our quilt sandwich, our multiple layers, the top piece is going to get left behind. So we therefore need our walking foot with its feed dog teeth at the top here to move the top layers at exactly the same pace as our bottom layers. So this is moving the top layers here, and then these feed dogs here on your base plate, they are moving the bottom layers. So I hope that has helped you know precisely why you need to use a walking foot and how it can really help you. Of course, the next question is, well, that's all very well, Kim, but how on earth am I going to put one of those on? Because it looks really complicated. Yeah, you're not alone on that one either. So watch this video just there and you will find out exactly how to put one of these things on your machine with no problem at all. So I'll see you over there. Bye for now.